So why is contempt of court a crime? In any courtroom, no matter what proceeding is taking place, be it civil, criminal, procedural, a judge can just, at the drop of a hat, put you in prison indefinitely. It's at his discretion. Find you in contempt of court, and you can be put in jail. He can decide the bail. It's pretty much unilateral. Now, obviously, this isn't usually a problem, and you do want to have a procedure in place so that if a criminal or a person is just preventing the docket from moving forward and actually preventing justice from taking place, especially if they're causing a danger to other people, they can be stopped and prevented. However, our courts are actually contemptible. They are worthy of our scorn. We have nothing to respect in a place that it carries out unjust laws, like the drug war, that ignores your rights on matter after matter, that does nothing automatically to redress any grievance that it's caused. You have to petition for a redress of grievances, and then it's the government's choice whether they're going to redress any grievance that you've brought forward, right? I figured this is going to be the biggest threat for me in this upcoming case, because on the 10th, I get a chance to argue in the Superior Court of Washington for my name change, and hiding my scorn and my contempt for the people that would ever decide that they have a choice over your name or my name or any individual's name when that individual is harming nobody. Hiding my contempt for that idea and the process by which that idea can be enforced is going to be difficult for me, especially when, and this happens frequently, when you talk to the judges, they don't give you much time to speak. They interrupt you. They act as if they know better than you. They don't explore the concepts very fully. Often their ideas are not very logical or rational. They're just gut, emotional kind of responses, and then a follow-up on that. Surely watching Judge Judy can give you the kind of feeling for what judges imagine their place in our society is. Now, judges around the world are risible, right? Look at white wigs, and but even if you just assume that a black coat is necessary for a judge, why would you have to call somebody honor, your honor? They're usually dishonorable. They're usually behaving immorally. They don't deserve the standing up when they enter the room. All the things of respect that we give them at penalty of contempt of court, of being put in jail. Any actor that says, respect me or else, and put some sort of force behind that respect, especially with punishments, especially when they're behaving irrationally, it doesn't deserve your respect. They do deserve your contempt. You should look at them askance and predict bad behavior on their part. I have here a transcript of the proceedings of the last case that the Superior Court is going to overhear. And the judge claimed his two arguments are that names aren't speech, that names aren't free speech. You can't protect them as political speech, even if you try and use them as such. Courts don't have to respect them. And then secondly, if names were speech, this would be similar to yelling fire in a crowded theater, changing my name to fuck censorship. Obviously, he's never been in a crowded theater. Like if somebody yelled fuck censorship in a crowded theater, nobody gets hurt. If I introduce myself, hi, nice to meet you, my name's fuck censorship, people go, what? But they wouldn't necessarily get in a fight with me, and certainly I would be able to diffuse any situation. So it's not fighting words. It's not any of the excuses that judges use to curtail our free speech. It doesn't fall under any of those. Changing your name to fuck censorship is one way to fight censorship, and it's the only way that really addresses censorship exactly. Most ways of fighting censorship are protecting pieces of literature, pieces of artwork that have been censored. This is one way to address exactly what I oppose. And insofar as they prevent me from saying it, from being it, they deserve my contempt, and I should be held in contempt of court throughout my entire life, and we all should have contempt for U.S. courts and courts abroad that show this kind of corruption, mental laziness, intellectual dishonesty, inconsistency, and immoral behavior. I guess what I'm saying is, fuck the courts until they behave right. And how do we make them behave right? It requires a huge sea change where you guys actually get comfortable, you guys being the culture at large, comfortable with the idea of legalized drugs, comfortable with the idea of obscenity, but uncomfortable with the idea of people using force to impinge upon anyone's rights. Peace. Talk to you later.